Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. We are learning so much more tonight about what happened when the Detroit police officers were shot, also about the man behind the gun.
Tonight we have Team 7 coverage in Detroit, the police officer's conditions, and the suspect who was on parole. We begin with 7 Action News reporter Julie Bonovich. And Julie, how are the officers doing tonight?
Well, Glenda, the sergeant who was shot in the leg and who was here at Henry Ford Hospital last night, he has been released and has gone home. The officer that was here last night, he is still in critical condition. We have seen a number of members from the Detroit Police Department in and out of Henry Ford Hospital over the past 24 hours. They're concerned about 2 of their own, the Detroit police officer and sergeant, who were wounded on duty yesterday during a shootout with a murder suspect.
You hope your training kicks in when situations like that occur, and I'm sure it did for those agents and officers. They did a fantastic job.
Special Agent Donald Dawkins is with the ATF. The 2 Detroit cops injured by gunfire were working with an ATF task force called the Comprehensive Violence Reduction Partnership, or CVRP.
CVRP looks for violent criminals, and that's the basis of the CVRP. We look for armed violent criminals, as we say, the worst of the worst.
Sources tell us the suspected murderer that the 2 Detroit cops were chasing was 23-year-old Matthew Joseph. Joseph opened fire on them after he got boxed in on Linwood near Hooker. The 2 cops returned fire. When everything was over, Joseph was dead at the scene. The sergeant who was shot in the leg. He's a 24-year veteran of the force. The officer, who remains here in critical condition, is a 12-year veteran. Sources tell 7 Action News that bullet fragments hit him in the head in 3 different places. He's out of surgery, but doctors are still waiting for the swelling to go down on his brain.
You pray for the officer, you pray for his family, and those prayers, I hope everyone continues to do so. He has a lot to go through, but we're praying that he'll pull it through.
And we do know the names of both of those Detroit police officers, but we are withholding them at the request of both the Detroit Police Department and their families. Live from Henry Ford Hospital, Julie Bonovich, 7 Action News.
All right, thanks a lot, Julie.